in this quarantine time. Also, we got
I mean,
uh
is this okay to say you?
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
I was gonna ask what you send him, but
I
he's
sent
about to.
him a post that I was gonna post one time, and I left it alone. I didn't.
Right.
I
I mean, yo, bro, like you hints on some honest heartstrings right here. So
I
I
typed it
don't want
up.
to take your shine, bro.
I
You go
typed. No,
ahead.
no, you go ahead, bro. I typed.
I bet. So it says boom, and I quote. I really can't see how niggas be boasting these females' heads, paying for nudes and OnlyFans subscriptions just to hear them brag about how talented they are and the hard work they did to get where they are. Dot dot dot. Porn is free. Porn is free. Women love to talk they shit about men, and we hate it, but they're hypocrites because they feed off of it, and we provide it.
Provide what?
We provide the
The
source of
attention.
the any and the source of income. Let's keep it a buck.
Are y'all mad about OnlyFans?
Nah,
Um,
nah, nah, nah. So when I wrote that, um, the thing that man, female, male, man, woman, it don't matter. I cannot stand when people do nothing, contribute nothing, are talentless, but get famous off of something or someone else is doing, and then brag about what they did. And this time you look is nothing but OnlyFans right now. Like people, everyone is boasting their OnlyFans. I remember this Instagram model. She does like she gets like appointments to go to clubs and twerk. And like she had a I read her thread one time, her comments, and she's arguing with people, talking about how talented she is and this and that. And I'm like, talented, like you were born with a body that you're able to move, but that's it. That's not talent.
Apparently,
It's really not. And honestly, my thing, the reason why I get mad is because men will get upset. Like follow her Instagram page, whatever, you give her enough followers, she'll get the check. Cool, right? That's everyone. You can't get mad at people for following or looking at pictures. When someone says follow my OnlyFans and subscribe and give me money, right,
mm,
you're putting money in this person's pockets
mm.
for them to play with themselves or have sexual um,
Whatever they
content,
want.
whatever they're doing, right? You're paying for it. For them to then get on their high horse in their comment section or get in the high horse or start bragging about, or maybe start posting about the stuff that they actually want to post about now that they have their following and brag about how talented they are and how the hard work it took for them to get here when really there was no hard work or talent. Like you literally was shaking your ass. Now my thing is you pay for it, right? Well, at men, women too, you'll pay for it and then complain when you could have won on Pornhub or whatever site you want to do, and it's all free. Plenty of it is free, and you're paying for it and getting upset about this stuff. And when I wrote that, it was really an attack at both men and women. It
Mm,
was like men love to complain about a lot of the things that they enable, right? So men are the source of or the majority of the source of people who are watching the Instagram models, right? Just like the WNBA NBA debate, like, oh, why don't the WNBA players get paid more? Well, why don't you tell? Because women love argue. Women that don't watch basketball will argue to the death. Oh, they should get paid the same. Well, why don't you turn the TV on? You don't even got to watch it. Turn your TV on and just leave it on the WNBA game. Tell every woman in the world that has a TV, when there's a game on, turn the shit on. Watch the
facts.
shit. Or just have your TV and go do something else. Because the more people that watch it, the more money they're gonna make. The more people watch the NBA, it's more attractive. That's where they get paid more. Same thing with the OnlyFans. We watch it. We're majority of us watch it, but then we'll sit there and call women thoughts.
Wait, time
You
out,
know what I'm
because
saying?
that WNBA argument is valid. Like, if you think about it too, right? Some women will learn the game of the NBA, just to garner attention from men,
Yeah.
essentially. And but they won't, you know what I mean, support the WNBA. Like, what's goody? Like, that's. But go ahead, continue.
it's my turn. He pointed at me. So the
Mm,
U.S. women's soccer team, right? Didn't they just win a championship?
right.
Okay.
I don't remember the number exactly, but I remember it was low for people who just won a championship. I think it was maybe 50,000, if I'm remembering it correctly. But then I remember reading that the men who are literally trash, the men's U.S. soccer team, would have won like I think it was like 100,000, like something like double the amount. And we all know that the women's team is better than the men. But at the same time, nobody really watched soccer like that. So what's up?
Yeah, but
Well, nah, hold
my thing
on.
is this:
Hey,
when you talk about this topic, it's always going to sound sexist, right?
Battle of the
But
sexes.
well, let's just talk about just actual facts, right? You look at the top athletes in every sport, whether it's basketball, whether it's tennis, whether it's baseball and softball.
men,
Huh?
don't say they're men.
Huh?
I said, don't say the top athletes of every sport are men.
No,
Top eight.
I wasn't going to say that.
Right.
When you look at the top athletes in basketball, tennis, um, baseball, soccer, whatever, right? They're all usually really good. You got the top athletes in the UFC, men and women. You got the top athlete, whatever it is, wrestling, cool, right? But once you start to mix them, when you got the co-ed tennis players, you got freaking what's why am I her name is Serena Williams versus the other I forgot his name.
I know it starts with is it Greg or something like
Whatever
that?
he's like everyone Federer. Yeah, you had that going on. You had Serena Williams. You understand like it's just not much of a competition. And I say that not to hold on. You're doing this, but I don't know if you watched it. You know
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying?
I
Like
don't know. I think Serena could hold her own. Like
no,
she a
but
beast, but
it happened and she could hold her own, but it's the top athletes and it's you gotta you can just watch it. If you took the best WNBA team, took
oh
the best WNBA team and put them against the worst NBA team. Can I tell you right now, like it's not even a competition. It's not even a competition.
I'm confident in saying the women's soccer team could beat the men's soccer.
They can't.
It can. Do you watch soccer?
Do you?
Yes, because
So you're telling you watch soccer,
I've seen some games.
and you're telling me that the competition level, right, of the women's soccer league is better than what the men's face when they play in soccer. Like the men's USA team faces worse competition than the women's soccer team, which is what you're telling me. You're telling me that if you put the women's soccer team and you swap them and put the women's soccer team in the U.S. men's soccer team division and they played the men's soccer team competition, that they would do just as good and be just as good.
It would be better.
They would be better than the men,
I'm talking
and
about
they would have a better record. The same record they have in their league, they would have that in the men's league against the men. And that's bullshit because you know that's not true.
You know it is true. The men's team are trash, but we're not talking about sports. I don't even remember what we were.
No, but we could because this is wanna know why? Wanna know why I want to talk about this now? Because you are not getting upset, and I like Will said, it could be me and him. Now it's me and you. Now I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get tight, and it's okay because we're just gonna speak facts. I'm not gonna discredit the talent of the women's soccer team. I know they're nice.
They're better than the men.
They have a better. No. Here's what I'll say.
Get paid like the next person who wins the championship.
Huh? What you said?
If you're winning a championship, I'm talking about like you got the gold, you busted your ass, you're here. This is the final, like the epitome of greatness in this sport. You should be paid the same thing that the men who you know are never gonna win this game get paid.
I think you should get. I think there's more people watch the women's soccer than they do the WNBA. I think that's the Olympics though. And I'll tell you right now, people probably don't give a shit about soccer. Like, and I'm not saying they don't watch it, but I don't see a lot of women's soccer on TV, right?
all right, I would say this.
I do see it during the Olympics.
Globally, soccer is the most watched sport. Period.
And what I'm saying, it is
men and women.
Exactly. But what I'm saying to you is how when you just look at it, not the Olympics, because everyone watches Team USA. That's when even the non-soccer watching fans watch the shit. Like
I'm like, y'all better watch these things.
I'm talking about the regular ass soccer games. Like when you look at the statistics, can you honestly prove that more people watch the women, or just as much people watch women than they do men? Can you prove that?
I can't prove it.
All right. If we look at the stats right now, I'm confident that more people watch men's soccer than they do women's soccer. Huh?
Out of your ass. Can
I
you
said I'm confident. If you look it up right now, I'm very confident. And what I'll say to you is this: you cannot, whether it's women or not, you cannot deny supply and demand, right? The only reason why women's sports is or is not as successful is because this is gonna sound fucked up. Genetically, you have women that are some women that are stronger and faster, um, more agile than a lot of men. But genetically, overall, it's not common. But genetically,
It's the
men are
physicality,
just different. Like they're usually men are stronger, faster, more agile, more coordinated. It's just
and it's usually the physicality.
so
I'm
when
not
you
going.
yeah, I'm not even trying to discredit it. I know there's women that'll bust my ass in bull. Like I know that. But for the most part, there are not a lot of women that can compete with the best men. It's just not. So
that Serena Williams scenario you just mentioned?
yeah, and it's on TV. I can probably look it up. She cannot stay. She can't compete with them like that. Like she could hold on for a little bit, but
I refuse to believe that.
so look it up. I want you to look it up because this is I look it up. Oh, she had a bad game. She had a bad game. Really?
Yeah.
You don't see you are part of the issue.
Probably.
I mean,
I don't care about sports, to be honest. I get the
Nah,
supply and demand aspect that you were saying. Obviously, if more people are going to be looking out for LeBron James, he's going to be the top player out of everybody else. I get that part.
but sports is something that y'all cling to, and that's not an argument for like equality that y'all should be really like trying to like. That's for some reason like one of the most important battles y'all pick, and it's like that's one of the battles that y'all probably will never win ever. And it's not, and y'all swear it's because like men are like toxic, and it has nothing to do with that. Like if you watch the top plays, the most basic plays, you watch the top plays. Let's say I'm going to talk basketball, right? You watch the top plays, the highlights, the all-star plays of the WNBA, and they're fucking layups. Like when you are accustomed to fast pace, flying through the air dunks, speed, physicality, elbows, all that, and then you go and you watch a WNBA game, you just literally, I promise you, I tried because you're sitting there like this. Like you can have respect for the game, but it's like it's boring. There are games you catch, but when you watch highlight reels, when you search highlight reels and you watch them, and you compare just a high school kid and a professional WNBA player, the high school kid usually has the better highlight reel.
Women don't get paid as much as men in any regular job.
That's not true. There's women
there's
right
actually
now at
women that are
Will's job.
outperforming men
Yeah, there's women right now at jobs like
in
Will.
jobs.
Outperform. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
no. Hold on, but time out. There are like statistically, women are graduating at higher rates with degrees than men. We still have the pay gap, but it's when you break it down, it's professional, like the professions. But if you, there are women who can and who will outperform men in the professional arena.
What kind
That's
of
just
jobs are
some.
you talking about? When you say that, what kind of job are you talking about? When you say regular job?
okay, I was watching Insecure, right? And I
Yeah,
know
hold on. Time out. No spoilers.
huh?
No spoilers.
No, it's the older season.
Okay,
But
cool.
being a fan of. But anyway, yeah. Molly, if you don't know, Brandon, I'm assuming you don't watch the show because you didn't get no kind of reaction to that. But anyway, this black woman, they're both lawyers, her and this white man, whatever.
You can say I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he accidentally opened, I don't remember his name. She accidentally opens his check and she found out he gets paid more than her, right? He don't care about his job. She clearly outperforms him in every aspect. They got hired around the same time, so it's not like a longevity thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a common thing that happens in workplaces.
That's a fact. The pay gap.
He literally doesn't care about his job in the show, but again, it happens in real life. I just use that
That's
as
true.
I go to a job. You know how many times I have a female like a superior that's making wild bread, like she's making like triple digits. It's happened at every job I had. She's making more money than most of the men in there.
because
So
she's
it's like,
superior.
but she's there. right? And she's
Yes.
making more money than the men. Is that
Who are her colleagues, or if she's the superior, obviously she's gonna make more money. I don't understand.
but that's what I'm saying. She's there, and it's happened. There's plenty of jobs where most of the girls in there are the supervisors.
I didn't
So
say
it's
that.
like, but I'm
Yeah.
saying it happens, and in the way I talk, it's like y'all don't get those opportunities.
I didn't say
And
that.
every job I've ever had, and I'm assuming it happens a lot. You got a lot of girls that are GMs, that are managers, supervisors, shift managers, whatever the case may be. You have it. It happens. They're getting paid more bread than most of the men that come in there, and they let it be known. They let it be known.
This is where we started, and this is where you brought it to. You just jumped all the way. This gap is where you just brought it to. Because I was saying, I'm talking about their colleagues. I'm not saying women can't accomplish social mobility. I'm not saying women can't get promotions. I'm talking about if me and you are equal, why are you getting paid more than me? If we have the same experience, if we came here at the same time, that's what women are arguing about. We're not arguing about, oh my God, we never get the chance to be better.
Yeah, but that's really
Also,
an American thing too.
hold on,
It happens
time out.
Patriarchy.
Because the caveat in this conversation is the fact that Brandon, what you was talking about was hourly wages. In a lot of cases, hourly, where women can dominate men. But salary is where the problem lays.
I really brought it up because, like I said, these are the people you hear hourly wages, jobs like me and you, it don't matter unless you're making salary. And when I brought it up, I said that to say these are the people that are complaining about it. And it does not affect them. Like, yes, you bring up a lawyer. Yes, it affects you there. You're a doctor. Yes, it affects you there. But there's people, huh?
You think people can't complain if they have an entry job?
No, you can't complain. What I'm saying is, no, on an entry level job, when you're getting paid hourly and you're complaining, oh, men get paid more than how? We both getting paid $15 an hour. Matter of fact, you're my supervisor. You're getting paid more bread than me. So what are you talking about? And so on an entry level job, you can't really complain. You're getting paid the same as everyone else.
Yeah, you can't. At that point,
me and you both working at, let's say, McDonald's.
Yes.
You're not getting paid more than me.
Exactly.
The only way you get, no, I'm not.
Let her finish.
We got hired at the same time. We both have no experience. Basically, are the same person, but
yes.
I'm a girl. You get paid $16 an hour. I get paid, let's say, $15 an hour.
That doesn't happen.
No, that doesn't. Because happen. It's hourly.
That does not happen. That's what I'm saying. And the reason why people complain the
only way you get less or more money than somebody in hourly situations if you work more hours.
Entry level job, you cannot complain about, oh, men make more money than me. How? We both got hired at $16.50. So how am I making more bread than you? Plus, you got promoted before me. So what are you complaining about? If you have a job as a lawyer, and let's say you're making, I don't know, $120, and you find out that this male lawyer that got hired around the same time but hasn't had the conviction rate that you have, he's making 20 grand more than you, then you can complain. You have the right, but you cannot. Most of the people that complain about this stuff are working entry level jobs. Everyone's getting paid the same. So,
bottom line, like the bottom line, there is a discrepancy. There is an unfairness in pay.
Yeah,
that's the
later.
But it becomes nuanced when you talk about who's complaining, the position, because there is a certain point where the pay should be fair and is not. And there is such thing as a boys' club where boys are men in their professions are held up, to get more opportunities than women who work hard, just as hard or as harder than they do. So that is a fact. That's undeniable. But like Brandon said, like, if you are in a position where you are base level paid just like everybody else's base level pay, your outcome, your productivity determines how much you get paid. You feel me? It's not like my qualifications determine how much I get paid. No, your productivity determines how much you get paid. And if you are complaining about that, then that's a lose for you because you signed a contract, you signed a company's contract. You know what you was getting into, hopefully before you sign a contract. And like there's nothing that can change. Like you can't change your pay depending on where you work. You can't change your pay. The only way your pay changes is if you work more.
I got a scenario I
Essentially.
just want to ask. This goes off of my what you call it, my senior project about happiness and what it means to be happy and whether it's actually being content, right? I gotta ask you a question, and Sarah, and I want you to answer it. I guess it's a two-part question, right? So you and a dude, right? It doesn't matter what job. You go to a job, you had an interview, he hired two people, you another guy, right? He didn't
Mhm.
tell you how much the guy's getting paid, so you don't know. But he tells you right now off bat, you're getting paid $500,000 annually. So $500,000 a year. That's how much you're gonna be making.
Mhm.
And
It's
your
more than the
life,
president.
that's more than the president, I guess, right? $500,000 a year. You're making that right now. You didn't know. Half a
Mhm.
year goes by, or maybe a year or two goes by, and the dude lets it slip, or maybe he leaves something out, and you find out he's making $750,000, right? You were happy before you knew that. Just like you said, that scenario with the lawyer, you were
Mhm.
happy. Now, is it right? No. But now, in most cases, that's going to become a problem. Oh, he's making more. He's making 750. Oh no, I got it. My thing is it right? No, it's not. But what causes people to become automatically unhappy with themselves now, and now they just need to get that extra 350 or more or equivalent because like now you're no longer satisfied with how much you're making because someone else is making more. So why is it that when you find out why is it that when you find out this person making more bread, are you automatically not happy anymore?
Comparison, because it's not fair.
So so that 500,000 means nothing now.
No, because he's getting, if he does the same thing as me and we came at the same time, we have the same credentials. Absolutely, I'm
So
demanding what
how much
has,
money are you making now, if you don't
five,
mind me asking? No.
according
How much money are you making right now as we speak, if you don't mind me asking?
15 an hour.
15 an hour, and you literally just had a job interview that pushed you to $500,000, and you were
Mhm.
fine, you were ecstatic until you find out he made 750, and now you're not happy no more. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it, but the fact that someone can be like, "Oh no, 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 that's not fair. I demand." It's like, bro, like, do you want to? You literally just came from almost nothing, and now you're making it. You don't make as much as him. But honestly, at the end of the day, after taxes, none of y'all pretty much making the same amount of money, honestly. But y'all don't see it that way. Y'all see a number, y'all see someone has more, and now I want that too. Because no one is ever satisfied. So what I'm saying is whether it's fair or not, for you to just completely negate that $500,000 to forget where you came from, right?
Mhm.
It's not like you were born out the womb rich. You worked and you made that. You made that happen. You made
Did
that $500,000. That's an opportunity, huh?
you come from the same scenario?
Did it come from the same scenario to me?
My thing is like if I come to you and approach you and you're like, and I'm like, hey, I found out that he's getting paid so and so more than me, and you give me a reason like, yeah, because he's had experience, or yeah, because he's worked with the company before and we've seen how he worked, or he does this, that. Like if you give me a valid reason, I'm gonna take my
But
500,000.
that's bullshit because people I find that not what you're saying. I find that people, if I told you whatever reason I give you, you're not gonna be satisfied. Like no one wants to hear that because you all know you're not really gonna believe it.
It's gonna make
And
more sense.
companies lie all the time.
That is true.
So what I'm saying is, what let's say he just on his resume he had a few more years of experience than you did, and in a certain field which made him a little more valuable because he could do um he can use a different software, he could do a different procedure than that you couldn't do.
Hmm.
Whatever the case may be, now that you have knowledge that this person that you feel you are more productive than is making more than you, the amount of money you're making in your head automatically goes out the window. You forget um how much you used to make. You forget how happy you were when you found out you were about to make 500,000 a year. and you automatically are unsatisfied because now you want 750 or more.